Hello, this is Dawn. For my second assignment of Post 2, I decided to take a look at a feature article in a magazine, high-end magazine, Elle Decor. And I'm looking at it from the web article because I can't figure out how to get a print article up on Screencast. But the article I chose was how to decorate and get the look of 5 dreamy hotels. The principles for the layout of the entire magazine on the website don't necessarily follow the way a page layout would be, and there are also the pop-up ads. So it's hard to assess it, but looking at the feature article, the introductory page is fairly balanced. They only have 2 items, but I think that's because they leave the third space for the advertisements. They start with the first hotel, which is on Nantucket, and you can see there's a lot of white space. It's very balanced. You have a focal point going into the shower, and it's very calming. Here is the second picture of the same hotel. Again, there's a lot of white space. That's calming for the eye. I see this as having thirds, but oddly enough, I see the foreground as being 2/3 and then this back bedroom as being the last third. And your eye is definitely drawn to the back bedroom with the movement going to the back. I'm picking this as an advertisement to show. This always comes up all modern, because I'm always Googling modern furniture. But I see it again in 3s, 2 sets of 3s, and the advertisement is well balanced in that this lighting fixture and this one balance each other out. You have these very similar couches that balance, and then this lighting fixture and that one. Here is a hotel in Beverly Hills. I don't know what they were thinking in terms of layouts, but I don't see anywhere that there's any white space unless you consider all the terracotta, but I don't see that as white space. I do see the thirds from the terracotta posts over, from this side over, and then down the center. Your focal point is right down the center and your eye moves there, but I see it as being very busy. Here there's a little bit of white space, a lot of movement in the leaves, but again very busy. You can't hardly even notice this table setting. Okay. This hotel is on Martha's Vineyard, and here this looks like someplace I could actually stay. It's a little bit calming. Again, the focal point being the bed, which makes sense. You have a lot of white in the walls. It's I don't necessarily see it in thirds. I see it more in 2 halves, but you do have the elements of the thirds with the three pillows and the 3 plates on the walls. Here I see more of a thirds layout with your focal point going straight down the picture, and then you have the right side and the left side. But again, very little white space, just the ceiling and the carpet here, and fairly busy. This is almost all white, but I wouldn't necessarily call it white space. I would think that because there's so much white, the white space starts to become the things that are colored, like the floor and the green. Your focal point again is the bed, which makes sense for a hotel, and your eye is carried outward. Okay. Here again I see thirds in the, not literally down the center, but a third in the water and the sky, a third in the greenery, and then the last third being the deck. The sky is very white space, very calming. I think even the white of the umbrellas and the couches is resting, and as far as neutral space or white space, I see the trees. And then this, I believe, is the last hotel. This is in Italy. Here you have your white space for the arches, but you have contrast more in this picture than in the others. Your arches are nice and rounded. Against that you have stripes and the bold colors. And it's balanced with vertical elements here. These two, well, I don't know if they're pots or what they are, decorative. They're one on either side. And here again, your focal point I see as this little seating area, very bold with the contrast. And roughly, again, I see it at the thirds as the foreground, and then the back split into a third and a third. Thank you.